What's up, Panda Gang? Welcome back to Tiny Terra Map, playing as Spain. This is a colonial game, so we have our homelands, but also our vast colonial lands that seem to have better population and production, just better tiles all around than the land back home. Anyways, last episode, I believe, we started a war with the Koreans. There used to be a city here, but we had to raise it, and this one up in the North Yangsan is getting on my nerves because it constantly rebels over and over and over again. And with this Korean encampment sitting right here, well, it's hard to get around because all of this land is zone of controlled. Anyways, why are we going after the Koreans? Well, at the beginning of the game, I was not allowed to have my own religion. Everyone else stole them. So, Confucianism seems to be quite strong and is evident in my empire. So my plan is just to take it from the Koreans. The thing is, with my special unit, the Conquistador, these guys, when they capture a city, that city automatically joins this player's religion. So if I want to do any kind of conquering, well, it's going to be this religion that spreads. And I don't want the Koreans to have their victory condition. I want it to be mine. Now, this war has been quite the slog, but I'm going to have this Grandmaster's Chapel finished soon. I'll be able to buy units with all this faith I've saved up. Last episode, I landed on the beaches. I was ready to take over some of these major cities here, and then as soon as I started, they got the steel upgrade, and all their fortifications are now massive. So I'm slowly burning them down with the bombard, but the thing is, dude, I'm actually able to make cores now, I believe. Or maybe that's with nationalism. Let me hover right here. Yes, you can make cores and fleets. So soon enough, I'll be able to double up this bombard strength by combining those fellas. Up in the north in Yangsan, similar stuff. We're trying to get rid of this encampment. Let me go promote a dude. My frigate armada in the city. It's quite strong and absolutely slaps these guys. The thing is, I'm kind of worried about them getting shot out of the city and then injured by the district itself. So I need to move this frigate armada away just a little bit. Oh no, Vietnam does not want to be my friend. That was my original ally in this war against Sejong. I even got them to go to war with them with me. Are the Americans still at war with them? Oh, they are. Let's go. They haven't done anything useful, but at least that is one more dude on my side. And thank goodness in the capital, this one last apostle spread will make the city Confucius in the end. Let me grab some more apostles just so we don't have this same issue with the Islam coming through and taking over. We don't like that. Oh, and now they do want to be friends. Funny enough how these Vietnamese act. Let's see if we can get back into an alliance with these bad boys. Military indeed, make it equitable. Okay, fair enough. They want me to pay them. 12 gold is cheap enough for a best friend. In Yangsan, I'm going to shoot the city once, shoot the city twice. That belongs to me. We'll keep it, and we'll keep on firing on this encampment until it's gone. My plan is get this encampment, and then we have 2 spots that can shoot down into Seoul with bombards. Once we get battleships too, oh buddy, this city's going down. For government, I think our cards are pretty awesome right now. Like, look at all this stuff. Colonial taxes giving us huge gold and production, but I see this Wistful one. Looks a little bit better than what we had in there before. We'll save this up. And Victor can get a promotion, eh? Let me grab Garrison Commander. See this +4 loyalty? This can be quite the boost. We're going to assign them back to Yangsan. I don't expect to hold the city, but if we can hold it for an extra turn in between while he's there, that's helpful. Anyways, in Seville, my man. Oh, hold on. We got some religious fighting to do, but we finished off that Grandmaster's Chapel. That is sweet. Let me grab a hangar next. And on top of this, let's start buying out some units, man. So we want at least 1 bombard here. It's going to take a while to buy out a ton of bombards there, so let's buy one in Cordoba as well. And I actually need even more of those fellas. Let's get one in Seville and one up here in Madrid. Somehow, don't worry, these guys will all be fighting against these cities in the north, the Koreans. Oh man, Koreans have some decent troops though. We got ballistics, field cannon, cursor doesn't do anything for me, but they got full-on tanks, brah. Damn. In Trakiao, our bombard has an promotion here. We're gonna go crew weapons into shells so that they get extra damage to the district defenses. Of course, that's what we're after. In Yangsan, looks like we got a couple more turns till she flips. Let me get the frigate armada in here. This guy does big damage to those walls. Some more shots from the bombards, some more shots from the bombards, all around destruction. Then over in our colonies, well, they've not done much for this war effort. They've gotten to pretty much chill on their own. I think we'll grab ourselves an industrial zone down here in Acaranya. So we'll do this. Let's queue up an aquarium as well to keep my dudes nice and happy. You can see the housing is a real problem down here. We'll get sewers before too long, and hopefully neighborhoods too, but big issue. Bank completed in Valladolid. And now I've really got nothing for these guys to make, so why don't we do a little bit of science with the campus. Salamanca, all right, you're done your amphitheater, perfect. You have another building to make, and we got another building in Barcelona. That's awesome. Now, these religious units, they're more than just defending the Confucianism back home. We need to send them up to the north. Luckily, the Americans have great rail networks. because when you put these guys with conquistadors, they give the conquistadors an extra 10 combat strength, which is huge, obviously. Bombard's heading out to sea. Looks good, looks good. Come on, fellas, let's get on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did one of my I swear I had a bombard that's missing now. Am I going crazy? Maybe. Oh, it was a military engineer I moved. I thought it was a bombard. We're now just this turn away from getting cores. We've already got fleets and armadas, which is sweet. But this is going to let our bombards double up and do double damage. Nationalism is here, baby. Let's go. So let me take this bombard here. We'll move them as far as we can. Of course, without getting shot by Nalanda. Form a core. Very nice. And Yangsan, similar bombard stuff. Although, wait, why can't this guy shoot? I guess it's because he moved. We're not going to make cores just yet, but we're going to wait for dudes to come up and help us out with that. I do see a cursor in the water, though. A bit of a questionable move on the part of our enemies here. Let me flip these two. Range shot with the frigate. Easy kill with the armada ironclad. Like, what are you doing, bro? You have no chance. Let's make some cores out of our conquistadors as well. There are plenty of these bad boys. Mobilization. Already got myself a bit of a eureka for this, and that's how you get full-on armies, dude. So look, we want urbanization for the neighborhoods, but at the same time we want mobilization too. These are on the same path. That is perfect. New governor title as well. What are we gonna do? Pingala? Okay, 100% doubling up those great people points. Pingala lives down here in Akaranya. Very peaceful city, lots of population, lots of culture and science. Okay, there's Yangsan flipping again. These guys just won't be subdued. I mean, fair enough, you gotta respect it. We're gonna cruise through the city again, destroy those annoying units, and shoot. And yes, this is in range to shoot. Wonderful. As for the reinforcements, let's not go on land. Yo, be careful. Civ always tries to trick your guys into going onto land when moving around for no reason, and then it just destroys how much movement they get. I got a military engineer as well. See, he's trying to go over this tile, dude. That would just ruin how much movement I got, so I'm not doing this. Let me sneak this frigate through as well. Why is it that we're going for a privateer? No. This is not right. We're going full on with the frigates. What, we don't have enough niter? Bro, I just bought niter, did I not? Okay, let's get some from Saladin. Wonderful. Bro, I'm confused. It still says you need more niter. Maybe if I click. Okay, I did a click and then did another click, and we're doing fine. Special session of the World Congress. Looks like people are going to war with Coupe, man. Everyone except for myself in Vietnam. I've just had enough. Oh, and Harold Hardra as well. I've just had enough of this guy, evidently. He's only ever been good to me, so I cannot complain. More peace offers from the Koreans. They know what's coming for them. That tank won't save you from the battleships, mate. Hey, bro, and just look at these trade routes again if you've not seen. Ridiculous yields from my colony trade routes. Spain just has massive bonuses like no other. I can't think of any other trade routes that are this insane. If you just look around, like if I actually click on the dude, what I get is 3 gold, 2 faith, and 1 production for each trade route. If it's not on a colony, if it's a colony, dude, you get triple these numbers. That's crazy. Great people though. James Watt, this guy's gonna give me an instant boost wherever my industrial zone is being built, which should be right here in Akaranya. Thank you very much. And I can even use him somewhere else too, so we'll find another spot for him. Let me grab Yangsan again. Getting a little bit laborious. Should probably get a conquistador nearby too, just so that we can actually conquer this next time, because I feel like every time you do this, they get a little bit stronger. Or maybe that's just like they get stronger as the game goes on, but I'm definitely noticing that. In track Q, we're gonna go with a shot, and oh, I did not do the core making. Maybe we do that next turn. I'm trying to finesse this so we get as many shots as we can though. Toledo, definitely a James Watt candidate. They are not done their factory yet. Commercial hub opportunities, not that great. What about a theater square, my man? You do have a mausoleum of Pelican Narcissus. Oh, this looks good. A +2 on a snow tile. You can't really beat that. Thing's not going to do anything anyways. These pesky Americans too, man. See, we get a cultural alliance to help me with the loyalty up here. They're not helping at all. Then they come down to the south and they settle all my lands. Anyways, it is what it is. Let me get some promos where I can get them. Love it when this frigate armada does their shots too. They just do so much damage. 14 on the defenses. Another 8 and another 8. The defense down to 8 health. Okay, I think this other frigate armada deals with the situation. No more walls for you. And then we get a conquistador running in there. Some other bombards coming onto land. Oh, a doubled up bombard. Game is confused. Anyways, here in track Q, let me get the observation balloon so I can see where I'm shooting. Fire at the city. And make a core all in one turn. That looks pretty good. Wait, what is this? A Korean line infantry in the water? That's not going to hold up, buddy. Let me get at him with the ironclad. Boom, one-shot kill. I like that. Now I'm wondering if I can get anyone actually in this encampment right now. Okay, don't take the shot. Don't take the shot. Okay, if you click sometimes early, it's impossible to unclick. I'm going to do lots of promotions around the horn here, this Frigate Armada. We can maybe wait on one. Want to wipe out this encampment though, so it's got no health left. And then we surround it, so whatever happens next turn with the Yangsan flipping, that encampment belongs to me, and my bombards cruise in. In track Q, let's see if the railroad, that did not finesse for me. You still can't move after, can't shoot after you move. Oh well. Damn, Madrid, dude, I can get an archaeologist? I totally forgot that was even a thing. Perhaps I grab a spy too, but I think a trader would be better. Down in Valladolid, these guys had nothing to work on, just campus research grants, so maybe you get a spy instead, buddy. And we get a trader in Salamanca, but hey, we're running out of things to build here, man. The Venetian Arsenal, that's actually a better one here. If we can't do that in Barcelona, can we? Yes, we can in Salamanca. I'm definitely getting this. That just doubles the amount of boats you make when you make a boat, which is obviously overpowered. Governor Idle, what's Victor doing? Oh, it's because we got kicked out of the city. Let's go. I've never seen this happen before in my life. Never, ever. Armada, you shoot 2. Ironclad conquers, nice. And then just a matter of actually getting this district under control. Conquistador, cruise in there, bud. Lost a lot of health, but it belongs to me now. Let me keep this city. I don't know how much longer I will keep it. All I really want is the battleship upgrades, and I need territory to upgrade my units. Other than that, this city is dead to me. It's been such a pain in the side. Claim great person. We have a great admiral. Okay, this guy gives me less war weariness, which doesn't seem to be an issue. I'm not really losing troops. And the modern and atomic era naval units get a boost. See, I feel like that isn't too relevant to me just yet. So I'll just have that guy sleep in whatever city he's at. And then we get to modern era. Then, you know, we'll put him to work. Dang, this guy's trying to give me the whole farm, dude. 111 gold for 30. He sees the writing on the wall. And now we got battleships and oil. Okay, we have oil in our land. We do. Okay, let me get a builder here ASAP. Where do I have a builder? In Toledo. This guy's cruising out down to the south. These dang Americans stole my oil. Mauricia, though, you can buy yourself a builder, and we'll grab this piece of oil. Want to get that income going up ASAP. Now in Yangsan, we got to prioritize the bombards, dude. Okay, so this bombard's where it needs to be. The city's getting shot up and perhaps taken for the last time, I'm hoping. Oh, no. Do we have the damage? We do. Thank goodness for this Conquistador, and as you see, it should be Confucius now, should it not? Because I captured the city. Consider me confused, but I'm happy enough with that. Doesn't really matter. What I'm really after are these Frigate Armada upgrades, but 930 gold is pretty steep, so we're going to hold off a sec. For one turn, you see urbanization. We're going to get a new government in here, cheapen that up a bit, but the siege on Seoul begins now. Get ready. Barcelona, man, made a trader. I don't know what you build, like perhaps a Hermitage here. We'll see if you actually get it, but there's not much to put my productive capacity to. These guys are just too good. Urbanization's here. Ooh, a neighborhood. That might have actually been a better move. Let's see where something like that might go. Okay, a +4. That's pretty decent. Can we swap over some tiles, though? Like, I feel like this marsh could be decent. Actually, if I press the 3 key, that'll give me a better idea. Okay, it looks like most of the appealing tiles are not there. So instead, yes, we do the neighborhood right here. We don't want to put it on anything that's going to flood. You always think that you'll be able to get sea walls in time, and then you never can. That's just how the game works. What is this tank doing in the water, though? Bye-bye. You can't be doing stuff like this. These guys just making simple mistakes. Don't do that, man. Press gangs, that's done. Instead, we're going to get 50% gold and resource discount on upgrades, and upgrade we shall. There's a battleship. There's a second battleship and a third. Not to mention a core of bombards and another bombard core shooting down at Seoul. And here goes our first oil rig. Let's go. Let's go. Knowledge of plastics improved considerably. And I should have a second one quite soon in the south, although we're taking shots from the city. Only 20 damage for an ironclad, though. That's nothing. Yangsan. Okay, I'm sick and tired of what you put me through. I'm going to move in the Apostles so this guy gets extra +10 combat strength. We'll go at these dudes with an ironclad. Go at them with a next ironclad. Will that be enough? Nope. We got the Conquistador. You belong to me. But do you really belong to me? No. I'm going to raise this bad boy to the ground. Just sick of the constant back and forth, back and forth. And now we can focus on the Siege of Seoul. There's 10 on the defenses, 20 on the defenses. No, that was a 14, so 25. Plus whatever these, 21 from our battleship fleets. And they can just shoot without getting shot. That to me is the peak of dominance. Another one, and how about a third? How do you like that? Okay, so I figure we took the defenses down by maybe 50 to 60 this time. So that's maybe 5 turns, but this is exponential, guys. The rate of change, they're gonna be gone far before that. Hey, bruh, I'm also realizing I have a ridiculous amount of envoys. I could maybe get close to Hunza. Look at these guys. You get extra gold for your trade routes for every 5 tiles your trader travels. Look at these routes I'm taking, bro. Like this one right here, 29 turns to complete the route. So that's like, what, an extra 6 gold? On top of the already 30 I'm getting. Just multiply that across all my routes. That might be nice, although I'm seeing there is some suzerainty here from the Norwegians. Something to think about anyways. We'll see how that ends up going. Let me double check down here. No one is trying to steal my religion, are they? Thank goodness. Let me get some more oil. We're getting shells on one of our bombards. That's sweet. Extra 10 combat strength. Or I guess bombard strength as it goes. We'll check in on the defenses. Started off at about 320. And after absolutely unleashing, hold up, let me get my great general in the great spot. It's down to 250. Okay. Oh, look at this recommendation. The monastery? The mission? Wait, no. I swear the monastery. I could be wrong. The mission. Okay, so this is sweet if you settle on a different continent. You get loyalty if it's next to your city center. You get a few other bonuses too, but they're all a lot more if it's on a colonial city instead of your own. So not much use for me, but perhaps if we need some air score at some point, we got that in our back pocket. A second tier improvement on some of these battleships. +7 combat to district defenses, plus another 10. The bombard strength is going to be ridiculous on these bad boys. This guy's getting the regular bombard 1-2. Yep, looking good. And our bombard, crew weapons. Okay, we're getting up there. I see some flooding action going on though. Let me hit 4 real quick. Number 2. Hopefully these tiles last long enough for me to continue to finish off this siege. I did not think the global warming would be a problem in this. Sanitation unlocked, dude. We got that sewer. And if you check out this Torre de Belém over here, at every single colonial city, you get the cheapest production city center building constructed for free. So I'm hoping that isn't like medieval walls. 220 production, 200 production, perfect. Sewer is less. So if I could get free sewers across all these lands, that would be gorgeous. New spy available. I'm thinking let's steal some money. The Mali are always great for having money. There we go. No different in this game. Siphon funds at 2 grand. That is literally an economy on its own. Meanwhile, on the Norwegian front, the city seems to have gone neutral. What is going on here? I thought there was more lands. I'm very confused. Perhaps all that was there has been flooded. I do not know. Either way, I gotta shoot stuff, and that reminds me, I've got to maintain my friendships. A friend? Yes, he is a friend. Very well. Valladolid could also use some housing. Let's go for that +6. Even though that tile is nice, I will take the housing over production right now. And speaking of production, let's grab ourselves... Ooh, steel would be nice for the artillery, but let's grab ourselves radio and chemistry. These just give me things to build in my theater square and my commercial hub. Sorry, not commercial hub, campus district. And what is this? We built every building in the encampment district in Seville. That looks good to me. Plus that flooding. Hopefully we get some good tiles. These dudes need a sewer though. That said, we are rich as heck. Let's just buy one. And then we'll get on to some other kind of building, like a holy site, for example. Where might that go? Over here. I like that. There's so much production in this city. It's hard to really go wrong with any decisions we make. Now you're seeing the attrition on Seoul, man. It's going down. It's going down. Even the regular health bars. Oh my goodness, that thing's taking a beating. Can our Ironclad go in here and wipe him out? Not quite, but it's not very far off. I'll get my other guy in range to strike also. And then we got our conquistadors around here to actually take the fight to them on land when that time comes. More loyalty problems happening here. Halab, also a Norwegian city. These guys are not doing so well. What is this though? We've got the Torre de Belém. Beautiful stuff. I love the looks of this. And I believe all these cities should now have a bit more. Yep, they've got their sewer. Barcelona, have you got your sewer? You do. Valladolid. I'm just assuming these all have sewers now. That's perfect. Definitely underrated wonder if you're going for this sort of colonial game as I happen to be doing. Now we got some more battleship reinforcements coming from the homeland, firing down on the southern city. You better get used to that, man, because Seoul goes down this turn. Let me actually use the bombards because they're right here in range. Ironclad Armada cruises in. Conquistador, perfect. Seoul falling massively to loyalty, although I swear these numbers are a bit weird. Anyways, I will maintain control. Let me get conquistadors in here as far as I can. There should be one other dude that's ready to go. Beautiful. Yes, let me keep this city. Let me take my man Victor. Assign you to Seoul, bud. Wow, this is falling really fast. But once we get Terra, this should all work out. So, battleships shooting a third. Now there's also units I gotta worry about, but if they go up towards the north, I think my battleships can deal with those dudes also. Madrid's got a spy of its own. Let's go to Aleppo, buddy. Maybe you can steal some tech or some great works. Don't know just yet. Another guy in Madrid, though. We've got ourselves Carlos, the excavator. Let's get ourselves an artifact. Wonderful. I'll say, give me a Abraham Lincoln javelin. Fantastic. That's from when they invaded me in the first ages. Sewer in Bilbao because, well, housing is rough just about everywhere. Same thing in Madrid. We need a sewer. Dang, and here they come after me, man. The line infantry looking at the conquistadors like they want something. First neighborhood. Okay, that looks pretty good down in Barcelona. Will this city finally have proper growth? It does. It's about time. It can get back to work on the Hermitage. So back to the war. City's falling in just a couple turns. I think that's just going to be the way it goes, though. Battleship. Why don't you get in range to fight everywhere? This line of infantry is getting shot. It's getting shot again. Whatever they have for military, we've just got to wipe those bad boys out instantly. Okay, now where's your troops, buddy? They do have 375 military strength, which is a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, hold on, too. Now that we have Seoul, I swear religion, if we go to Confucianism, the founder is Korea and the holy city is Seoul. But would that not mean that I am now the true leader of Confucianism? I'm not sure. I think I might just have to conquer the whole place. We'll see. Hey, bro, stop fighting my conquistador. That's my friend. Come on. Okay, Lincoln, we've lost our cultural alliance with this guy, which is fine with me. If you take a look, okay, this is always loyal because it's the capital. If we take a look down south, Cincinnati now falling heavily, even though with the governor. Okay, we're going to take both these cities with culture and then a place like Seoul. Dude, there's literally no pressure from America anyways. Like, let's get Vietnam in here on our team. That -10 turns to +10, and I think we do a lot better. Anyways, the real key is Tracheo, which is falling a lot faster than I think the Koreans were expecting. And the conquistadors are right behind, but we might lose our city to the north in Seoul. That's just due to loyalty, but in the south, buddy, we're capturing both these cities. And finally, Carlos with his last excavation. I'll go fill up again, get myself a mask. And I love the archaeological museum over a regular art one for a civ where I'm not going hard into culture. The reason for this is if you go for an art museum, well, you need to get a great person to actually get that work of art in the first place, which can be pretty tough. On the other hand, if you just go and grab yourself an archaeologist, well, all you need for that is production, and you'll get the same sort of thing. Let me go to my great works. I'm still getting 9 culture out of that, which is pretty nice. All right, last ditch effort from the Koreans. Doesn't seem to be doing much, man. Special Congress. Oh, okay, this is fine. I thought maybe they would be like, yo, you can't just be taking people's capitals. That's not cool, but I am friends with everyone in the world, so there's not really much diplomatically that can be done to stop me. 22 on the defenses. Battleship is right here. Let's fire and conquistador. Thank you very much. This belongs to me. Confucianism is reigning strong. Loyalty is still a problem. Seoul has flipped. Maybe we can grab Seoul back this turn, though. That might help us out. I do have my bombards in range, and while the land they're standing on is shrinking, it is land nonetheless. Battleships, and it's ironclad. Yep, they're close enough to take it out. Beautiful. Let's keep both these cities. And what's our loyalty like now? -18? Bro, why is this so bad? -28. The Koreans still doing so much loyalty pressure. This is wild. Let's check out what's going on here. So we're in a normal age. Vietnam's in a normal age. Korea, normal age. So no one here should really be doing like crazy loyalty pressure. I mean, perhaps I can keep Tracheo. It's only a -10. I'm going to have to kill off this line infantry first. Does this work? Nice. Seoul will also need their own governor. And I got to go get some other cities around here. Gangjeondu. This one seems like, you know what? If I captured it, maybe it wouldn't flip to loyalty so dang quick. Uh-oh. Denouncing time. See if you don't make friends with people right away after you go be a warmonger. Yep, they will turn against you. Let's quickly deal with Gangjeon, though. 1 shot, 2, even a 3rd going down. I need my Great Admiral. Yep, come on up over here, bud. Hey, bruh, keeper free city? What's going on down here? Oslo? Don't want to be mine? Okay, I'm down. Keep that city. What needs to be fixed up here? Okay, granaries, easy go for. We got ourselves the Great Lighthouse, is that right? We got a whole wonder out of here for nothing. Thank you to the Norwegians. I appreciate this. All right, and Akronia needs a neighborhood as well. The housing is just ridiculous. All these coastal tiles looking so pretty. I mean, we're looking at a 6.4 food surplus with 14 people. That's being cut in half due to that housing problem, too. Radio unlocked, dude. We got aluminum. We got broadcast centers. Does aluminum live in our territory? There's 1 source. Good thing I got a building nearby. And where's our 2nd source? Already under a district. That's the best place anything could be. And what's going on here in Seoul, dude? You can't have like full-blown rebellions all the time. Let's get my bombards to deal with the situation. And I've also got conquistadors to help. I don't know if that will be quite enough. Looks like we'll need to divert a single battleship to deal with this. And boom, city belongs to me. Anyways, fellas, we've got to cap the game off there. I'm hoping next episode we can actually conquer these Koreans and no longer have these crazy loyalty situations. Like a city like Trakya, it looks like I am very close to dominant here, right? But the thing is, there's just so many damn cities around here with high pop. Like, look down to the south. Aleppo, Medina, Halab. You got Thang along here. The single Vietnamese city that exists. So it's hard to hold this down. Seoul's lost so much of its population through the back and forths. It ain't easy. But I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.